Lord God and Eternal Father, I come acknowledging that we have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
So it look like a sin just start work against Andrew Wallace. The sin that him said that when him say him sin against the people of Jamaica, him sin against the children of Jamaica and all of that. You understand me? I say, why I mean when him say him sin against the people, me no know. But it look like it just start work on him because at the end of the day, people, one of him closest friend, a man where you don't think they have him back like that. Out fi start spill everything. So it is said, people, that every Warmington are getting ready to say so many things that are gonna crush some people, and they're trying their very best to keep him silent from exposing them because he is upset at them all because them have him back. Everybody turn them back on Everal Warmington. And now, him want to spill everything. Him just want to talk and expose everybody and expose everything. So right now, people are fret, people are run up and down. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful night. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray. Because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have some update to bring to you, the viewers and the subscribers and all of that people. But before we get into all of that, please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and turn on the post notification bell. Alright, make we run the intro and come back. We have a lot to talk about. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewer's first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. So whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Alright? Now people, we not waste no time, Today, a lot of me are swearing all over the island people, all over the country. And this is a few clipping from what happened today, people. Check it out. So that is just a few moments of the swearing in that happened today, people. And tomorrow I'm gonna make a full video with everyone, both JLP and PNP. But people, what I wanna say is that these councillors that the people elect to go and represent them, they're under pressure, They're under pressure, yeah, man, because we, the people, are going to pressure them and make sure, say, them put in the work. We not going to lay back and make them sit down in the office and nyam taxpayers' money where we pay for tax. And them nyam and get big and fat and them family build up while we out here and not now going for where we have to drive up and down on bad road and all of them. Something there. We are going to pressure them. We, the people of this nation, are going to pressure them. So them put in the work. Them not going to sit down and relax. Them not get no spare time. Them have to work for the people. Them. And everywhere we go, we are going to video the bad road them, video all of what we can video, and put it up and call them out. Because them need to work for the people. Whether them a PNP, whether them a JLP. Alright? Now people, it is said that over there in Portland, most of the PNP ballot were tampered with. It is said when the people them put the X beside the head, somebody else mark an X and double the X. So you don't come like I say, maybe you don't come like I said then, a head and bell the person mark for. You understand what I say? So it is alleged that most of the PNP ballot them tampered with. Now people, me I go make on hear it for yourself and you can leave an honest opinion in the comment section. And let me know if you hear of anything, any such thing, any at all in our parish, because I heard that it happened in more than one parish. But over Portland, where Darrell Valls, it is alleged that the ballot them tampered with. And remember people, say Darrell Valls himself come out and say in the after 9 they go 10 o'clock. People still they vote same way. And them time the ballot paper, ballot box gone in from 5 o'clock. Polling station locked from 5 o'clock. And Darrell Valls could be able to talk on the hear live on the hear that people still have vote same way. Him still have reports still are coming because people still have vote in after 9. And me no hear nobody say nothing about that. Me no hear people talk about that. Say people over there vote after 9 same way. And we hear from the MP mouth itself. I be a bangarang going in election. Pure bangarang. But people, I am going to let you hear what they have to say about the ballot. So, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Check it out.
Though many of those ballots were obviously tampered with when they reached to the courts. So, for example, a ballot with one tick beside our candidate's name, which we intended to add showed voter intent, ended up with 2 ticks at the courthouse, clearly indicating that some additional marcation was added to the particular ballot. The envelopes, the seals were missing, which meant access to the ballots during the period of time from the final count to the magisterial recount. There were issues around access to keys, which would open the boxes, suggesting a breach of security around securing those ballots. A statement of poll was missing. And in one case, ballots had the missing signature of the presiding officer. It was torn off. We had to argue. We did get the court to admit some of those ballots. But it further reinforced in our minds, or certainly in the minds of the attorneys, 5 attorneys presided over the recount on our side in the courts, the magisterial recount, that there were sufficient evidence to suggest that the security of the ballots between the final count in Tufton and the recount and the magisterial recount was not guaranteed, and there was enough evidence to support the likelihood and in some instances tangible evidence to support ballot tampering, which is a very serious breach, and it to our mind challenges or undermines the will of the people, which is the substantial point that I believe we need to pursue.
Now, people, every day it'll get worse and worse. Where you hear say, a be a corruption, be a sellout, be a buyout, go on in the local government election. Then, if it is a tie, and as so much corruption go on in a local government election, what if it was a clean election where them couldn't get to buy out nothing, and them couldn't get to do this, and them couldn't get to do that? They wouldn't get no seat, people. They would have embarrassing the people. Me I tell you, say, they would have embarrassed because guess what? If them cannot take this a little loses, or they would have take one landslide. And remember, people, and that night, election night, remember, say, a whole heap of seat over Portland, the PNP, them did a lead, and then all of a sudden, everything changed. All of a sudden, everything just changed, people. Now, the corruption, people, the corruption. A corrupted country can never run good. And it will never flourish because corruption never keep poor people poor and rich people rich, because it will be always be like that. Corrupted. You understand? And that is something where we need to run from. This corruption business. But stay the thought down below in the comment section, people. Now, over back by the Prime Minister side, people, this is where it get worse. This is where it get worse. Now, the man of them call name Mumalashi, Abraham Warmington, at send serious threat to them people. Abraham Warmington allegedly has sent some serious threat to the Prime Minister and make him know, saying they'll expose them, if him can't stand by him, Every Warmington now holding him mouth, people. Every Warmington, have Andrew Wallace a threat right now more than anything, You know, see, every speech Andrew Wallace go give, him a chimble. Because every Warmington are threatening to expose them. Everybody, him are threatening to expose people, allegedly people. Them say him now hold him mouth. Him a go expose Andrew Wallace and the whole like corruption we are going. Now, people, I don't know. But the whole of them a bench and body, he was Andrew Wallace right hand. You understand what I say? And him when they watch Andrew Wallace back, and him know everything about Andrew Wallace. And me realize from Andre Stevens come out and start expose Andrew. It's like everybody get the fever and they go expose. But people, check out this video right here, right now. Alright?
Hey beauties, good evening to you beautiful people. Alright beautiful people, so I was in a previous video talking about, the very gifted, talented, effervescent, no nonsense, fearless, former senior superintendent of police Renato Cardova Valentino Adams, as it relates to, having a new commissioner and will it create any change. You can go and listen to that one. And what I heard the maestro said, the guru said. All right, so I was captivated by the headline on today's Gleaner, tough test for wholeness, political commentator, that is Lloyd B. Smith, I think that's his name, warns JLP leader must watch his back as internal tensions build. So I was reading the article and, it brought up the whole situation there regarding Warmington and him being fired by the Prime Minister. And I remember his interview yesterday, when he said he was fired. And basically he was saying that his hands were not tied. No one tied his hands. And when you read the Gleaner, he said that, the Prime Minister made a promise to him, so he should not have been moved by the shouts, by whatever people say to do whatever, to where he is concerned. So I guess he's talking about being fired from cabinet, that it doesn't matter the cries of the people. And I suppose he's going to probably argue on the basis of his comment was not necessarily criminal. I would say it was more, you would say more discourteous, probably unethical. And as I said, a good lawyer could argue to say he was referring to his personal money, if, push comes to shove. So I guess he's saying that there is some level of potency on my end. And I'm just speaking, putting different words to how he may be bringing it across. And, even the Integrity Commission said that he should, they want to take him down off whatever committee. But I think Minister Warmington may have missed the whole point. It is not so much on that particular comment. When they say the straw that broke the camel's back, they had several videos showing him putting up his middle finger, telling people to shut up, don't come with this darn nonsense, damn nonsense, the different outbursts by Minister Warmington, that even that little no, let me not call it banter. Banter is something more friendly. That combative exchange of words, I wouldn't say vitriol, but that those combative exchange of words between him and Daryl Vaz, you still not learn. You still have not learned your lesson. Me no want to say him head tough, but in Jamaica, that's how we would coin it. Like, when you're not learning a lesson, we say it's like your head tough, sort of a situation. And I suppose Warmington is saying you must have backbone. Doesn't matter what the people say, you still keep me by your side because I'm the one who protects you from vipers. Basically, if you listen to what he had said, he protects him from vipers. Because I don't know who the vipers are, if they're internal or external or both. I just remember him using the word protect him from vipers. Vipers is a serious word, So you wonder where the vipers coming from. They were interviewing Mr. Franklin, and I know they came across Favour Williams, and she said she has no comment, and the other short man there said he has no comment. And then the deputy chairman for the JLP spoke, Mr. Franklin, and said, like any other place, we have our issues. These are not issues that are strained, that cannot be fixed. We just need to know what to do, like any other place and so on. So that we will basically cop the prize again in 2025. In other words, so he has given away that it's 2025 before the next election will be called, because he said 2025. So, I'm wondering, for the Lloyd B. Smith to say the JLP leader has to watch his back, that's a serious, cautioning to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, not only just the leader of the party, but the Prime Minister of Jamaica. When I continued reading the article, it started to mention the KCMC. Right, I get used to Jamaicans that say KCC. I guess that's why they don't say KCMC, because your municipalities in the word, which is the largest municipality, because it comprises Kingston and St. Andrew. And I guess it's a hub of municipalities where everything passes through, in terms of pay that goes to the mayor and all of the wonderful things. So it's a bigger prize, of the two, like when you have the Miss Universe, you have the winner, but you have the first runner-up, second runner-up, sort of a situation. So, so it's like winning Miss Universe. Like who to blame, who are not to blame. Remember, this is speculation, but I can understand the speculation. By the laws of deduction and using some level of critical thinking skills, it would make some sense, because I guess, they tied, but the popular vote went to the opposing team. So they will get to choose the mayor, while the Jamaica Labour Party would choose the deputy mayor. So I can understand, the sort of antsy feeling and having, well, he said it's a usual Tuesday evening meeting. And but for that comment to have been made, the political commentator, I don't know if he has gotten any leak, in terms of something was whispered to him by a birdie, or he was a fly on the wall, because it's a very strong comment. It's frightening. We probably need to go into some prayer for the Prime Minister. We don't want to know that the Prime Minister has to be watching his back. Watching his back from who? Who are the predators? Who are the vipers, to use the words of Minister Warmington? Are they external? Are they internal? Is it that he is going to have to up his bodyguard and more money that no from the taxpayers' pocket, because that's a very strong comment. It says as internal tensions build, the JLP leader must watch his back as internal tension. So I'm not going to think externally. I have to think internally, because I'm looking at these words and they're very, very pointed. They're very, very pointed. That's a serious allegation. It's a serious caution, I should say, rather, by Mr. Smith. you know, and some of the things that were posited in there I can understand, you know. I didn't get the impression that the issue is so much with Warmington. I mean, he was just, you know, probably very disgruntled to an extent, disappointed that he was fired, you know. I suppose in the Prime Minister's mind, you know, putting myself in his shoe, he felt he chose the lesser of the two. Had he not done some level of reprimand, you know, or punishing, then the people of Jamaica would even eat his head even further off. I suppose they have started and reached his eyes, and I guess then he wanted to be able to breathe. So before they reached the nose, the nostrils, and the lips, he said, you know what, let me just call in this man and say, you know, thank you for your service as cabinet, you know, being a part of the cabinet, but you have to step aside, unfortunately, because your outbursts are many. And you know, them go eat have me know. Then don't eat have me up so then don't eat have the pluck out the two eyes them. Me can't make them reach the nose. Me want to be able to breathe. Me can't make them reach my mouth. Me want to be able to talk for what me I go do. So you have to go step aside. You're still the MP, but you know, me have to give a little beating. Me have to hold out your hand middle and make me extend my ruler and give you some licking on your hand middle, Mr. Warmington. I'm just saying. You know, so I doubt it. I think he would have been more disappointed, you know, because I heard when Warmington said that his hands were not tied, and when you give your word, you don't go on your word, because people are pressuring you. And I guess for him, his comment wasn't criminal, you know, there never had any criminal elements in it, you know, when they had asked him, tried to make a comparison between him and Dennis Meadows, which he did have a point with. You know, he said he can't compare the two because Dennis Meadows had criminal element. I mean, in terms of the content, had criminal elements in it. So, you know, it's a very sad situation. But I hope that this comment will have to be rubbished. That the leader he doesn't have to watch his back. I don't know how to read that. I really and truly do not know. Sorry, beautiful people, how to read that. I honestly don't know how to read it. I can't guess and spell. Because these days you don't know how to take things. But that's a very, when somebody has to make a comment like that he has to watch his back, that is something very serious. That is something very, very serious. Nothing to be ignored. But Mr. Franklin said it's issues that can be fixed. You know, they should be ripe and ready for the next general election. So, guys, follow me on TikTok.